welcome back to another Taekook story. Description: When Jeon CEO Jungkook is in search for a maid for his baby to take care of his 5 years old kid, Jungkook never thought he will fall in love with the caretaker of his baby, male pregnant Taekook, Satsip Namjin. Okay, so let's start the story. At Jen's house, no Dada, don't leave me, I want to stay with you and not with Uncle Jin. Ian said to his father, Jungkook, who was leaving for a meeting right after they were watching a movie. I'm so sorry, Jian. I promised you when I return we can watch it. Now please behave with Taehyung. Jungkook said while trying to part with Ian. But Dada, you said that last night and I was asleep because you came late. So no. Please don't go, Jian said while crying in his father's arm. I'm sorry, but I got to go. It's an emergency meeting. I have to go. Please, you understand and look tomorrow. I can buy you a tie from the store, okay? Jungkook said while wiping his son's tears. Okay, Dada, but do you promise? Yun said while missing up words and wiping his tears. Yes, I promise. Now please be good with Jin, okay? Okay, said Yun while he got off Jungkook so he could go to his car and leave for the meeting. Bye, bye, Dada. Both of them said while the other one left. A few hours later, Jungkook left the meeting and headed to Jin's house while thinking of getting a babysitter for Jiyoon, since he was always lonely and sad when Jungkook wasn't there, and Jin couldn't always take care of Jungkook's son since he also got to work to go work and was about to get married to his fiancée Namjoon. Jungkook called and asked one of his friends if they knew about who could take care of his kid while he was at work. He called Hoseok since he knew that he had to know someone since he is a very open and talkative person to everyone. Hello, Hobi said while confused why Jungkook would call him JK. Hello, Hyung. I wanted to tell you if you knew anyone who could take care of my kid, Hobi. Oh, you mean Uni? Well, I gonna get you a good babysitter to take care of him. Don't worry, Jose laughed. Oh, JK, well, thank you so much, Young, and best, and please to call or text me if you find anyone, Jungkook said, smiling. Okay, so bye, JK, bye, Young. Thanks again, Jungkook said while smiling since he was finally going to have a babysitter for you, so he wouldn't be sad and lonely. Thanks, POV. It was 10:30 a.m. and I heard an alarm. My alarm rang. Yeah, well, time to wake up. I got up and headed to the old restroom to take a shower and brush my teeth. I was done and got dressed for the day since I was going to register to get a new job. 20 minutes later, I was finished getting ready and doing my hair. I went to my kitchen and ate breakfast, which was simple, but with just being milk and caramel. When I was done, I headed to my car and drove to a big building which I was going to try and get a job in. 10 minutes later, I walked in and was surprised on how beautiful it was. Wow. I sat inside my head trying to process on the beauty I was looking at. After I registered and got a card, I went to a room and where people were getting ready to interview. I sat down as well. I answered some questions like where I lived, how old I was, why I wanted the job, if I was good with kids, which I was. A bit surprised by it, but agreed and told them I was. 3 days later, I was eating lunch at Denny's and get a text from the Jungkook. I was reading the message when I saw a part where it said that I was hired to be a babysitter and I almost dropped my phone. Congratulations, Kim Taehyung. You have been hired to become a babysitter for Jungkook's son. You can start next week and please make sure to bring clothes because you will be staying there. If there are any questions, they will be answered by Mr. Jian. When you get there, the child's name is Jian and is the son of Mr. Jian. Please be welcome to the client at any time. A message to you from Jungkook. I couldn't think straight and I thought of me being a babysitter was shocking enough to make me spit my drink. I guess and that's why they asked me the question, but then again I guess the boss is kinda hot and his child is cute. At Thank's house I was at my house and changed my clothes to my pajamas and take a seat. It was a long day it had been, but then again, at least I got a job. The real question is that if they will like me or how much will I be get paid. Jungkook's POV, it was late, like around 11 p.m., which I had finally finished the paperwork and got in the car. So I said while getting in the car ready, I had forgotten that I promised Jian that I would get home as soon as I could to pick him up and continue what we were doing. I started cursing while I started to cry little by little because I had promised him again, but I couldn't keep my promise to him again. Oh, how I wish he was still there. I told myself before thinking of Eugene, my friend that died after having Jian. I adopted him. 15 minutes passed. I got to Jane's house and knocked gently while sending text to Jane telling him I was at house. He responded that he would be there. He opened the door and I asked him where Jian was and he told me that he was sleeping in the car since he fell asleep while watching the movie we were going to watch next. I got inside the house and looked at Ian sleeping on jeans, which made me feel bad, but then I realized I was going to make up for it by taking him to the store and then realized I was going to meet the babysitter for Ian, which made me revealed and happy that he was going to be sad and alone when I went to work. I picked up Gianni in my arms and carried him in my arms, but also thanking Jane and leaving to go to my house and sleeping for the long day and see the babysitter tomorrow so Jane wouldn't have to babysit him for now if the babysitter ever decided to quit, if it was going to be hard for him. And yes, I know that he is a man because Obi told me and I was okay with it. That since I really need a babysitter and just wanted care of him and make him happy and he was finally not be alone with Jane and be bored to death with Jane and that also have to work and he just to be alone him. 20 minutes later I got home and picked up Jane so was still sleeping and took him to my room to lie him down. I kissed him on his forehead and told him I'm sorry my uni. I promise I will make it up to you tomorrow while whispering to try and not wake him up. I went to my room and changed my clothes to finally go to bed after the long day I had and thought about if the babysitter would be nice and how much I would want to pay him. I guess $500 a week while giving him food and a room to stay. I just want him to stay. I just went to want him to stay if he was nice and kind to my son since I would have Taehyung leave and go to work while he drop at Yoon and make breakfast, lunch and dinner. Even help Yoon with his homework and maybe putting him to sleep by reading him a bedtime story or sleeping with him, which kind of make him sound like a housewife, but brush it off since he was just going to be his babysitter and I was paying him to do his job and try to take care of Jian while I lost to work. I hope Jian would like him. Thanks, baby. It was the next day and I woke up to get ready and head to my new job. I took a shower and then brushed my teeth while brushing my hair. Once I finished, I headed to get a luggage which I was going to put on my clothes and things I would need since I would be staying in the boss house. 20 minutes later, the drive was pretty long, but at least I finally got there and couldn't imagine my eyes. I was looking at what seems to be the most beautiful house or would I say mansion in my life. It was so big that I thought of how my new boss must have been rich, like really rich. I kept looking at the house and admired how beautiful and elegant it was, which was 5 minutes before I finally snapped out of my moment and realized I had to meet my boss and his child. Walk to the house and knock until someone very tall and handsome pop out of the door and smile at me while he asked who I was. He is so handsome. What else am I going to start in Marina? I said in my head while looking at the beauty in front of me. I finally responded to him, oh hi, I am the babysitter that was just hired. Also, my name is Taehyung. Nice to meet you, I said while trying to get his name. Oh yeah, well, my name is Jungkook. Come inside and meet my son, Jiyeon, that you will be taken care of, he said while trying to call his son. The house and look very beautiful inside, like it's so beautiful. Hey Uni, I got a new surprise for you, as I think you will like it. How now came downstairs and meet him, he said, and the most cutest thing creature I have ever seen in my life came downstairs running and heading to his dad. Okay, Yuni, I want you to meet Kim Taehyung, your new babysitter, so he would take care of you while I am at work and you two could have fun. Jungkook said, well, please. Annie, I want you to greet Taehyung, who will be your new babysitter instead of him, okay? He smiled while pinching Jian. A small nose. Ah, I'm dying, okay, Daddy, he said while turning to me with a cute bunny smile that actually looks like Jungkook's, which made me smile as well. Hi, I am Jian, and my dad and other people call me Yuni as well. And thanks for being my babysitter. I appreciate it and hope we get along. Enjoy, Jian said, and I laughed out of cuteness like OMG. Well, why you look at that? I think this boy at least likes his new babysitter, aren't it, my little man? Said Jungkook while tickling Hyun and making laugh. It was so adorable, Jungkook's POV. I was at home when I heard a knock at my door, so I decided to check by opening the door and looking at what seems to be a cute and gorgeous man in front of me with a smile. So I smiled back. I asked who he was and responded with him being a new babysitter. Finally, well, at least the man did look friendly and introduced Yeon to Kim Taehyung so they could get know each other until Taehyung would start to walk. I was surprised on how Yeon started to like him, and he even called Kim Taehyung Angel, which was really cute of him and was surprising at how he opened up to him quickly, but was happy to see him. Happy time escape. I had shown Taehyung around the house, like where he was staying, which was his room, and other parts of the house like kitchen where he would cook for Jiyoon for his breakfast and lunch. He also would cook for me when I woke up or came back home if I was hungry. My phone rang, which meant I had to go to work and finish work. I still needed to finish. Okay, see you there, I said, talking in the phone while walking up to Thang and Yuri, who was sitting down and laughing about jokes that Jin had told Yuni every time he went to his house, which he likes, was always happy to hear them. Okay, well, guess I have to leave, and Uni, please, good to Taehyung while I'm gone. I said to Taehyung first, and then Uni, who was a bit sad for me to leave. No, Daddy, please stay and play with me, Uni said, which made me sad. Beside, well, it would be a waste to have Taehyung as your babysitter if you don't even want me to leave, I said while smiling at Uni and hugging him. Okay, Dad, I will stay with Angel, Uni said while looking at Taehyung with a smile and knew he wouldn't be sad anymore when I left. Okay, well, Taehyung, please take care of Uni for me and make sure he sleeps at 9 p.m. because he will be going to first grand on Monday. Sir Taehyung said with a smile, making me smile back. How cute he was, I told myself while exiting the room. Oh, and Taehyung, you're officially hired, I told him while finally exiting my room. Taehyung, yeah, I finally hired once I hired and so happy. I once Jungkook left, I looked at Yuni, which was grabbing my hand and staring back at me. Okay, Yuni, are you hungry? I told him, and he simply nodded. So I made him some have made Renam. Here you go, Yuni. Yunji, hope you enjoy. Told Yuni while realizing I had called him a nickname, but he was just clenched and responded, Sure thing, Angel, he told me with a smile how he was just so cute, I told myself while watching the cutie in front of me eating my home cooked noodles and liking them. To be continued. And how is the start of this story? Comment it down. Do you like it or not? I hope you will love it. See you again in the next episode. Till then, take care. Say bye.